Hello, everyone. Today is May 13th, 2025. And as you know, I've been on a trance journey. And I think I'm going to start sharing videos, um, a little bit about kind of my background, just as I mean, it might be weird just not knowing who I am. And then you hear Charles, So I thought it might be good to share my journey with everyone. It's a work in progress, obviously. It's been a work in progress, but but a little bit about myself before I start. Spirit's always been around me since I was very little. Um, I would always feel spirit, like physically. I would sometimes wake up screaming, "Stop touching me!" um, uh, I've had a lot of physical, like orbs. I've gotten spirit on video, but there was a period in my life when I was younger. I didn't think about this. I kind of put all of this feeling in the back, and I worked in the corporate world for quite some time, and I just wasn't connected to that part of myself for many years. And then a girlfriend dragged me to Sedona, kicking and screaming because I didn't want to be in the desert, and she wanted me to go to psychics, and I was just like, no, because I was raised Catholic and Southern Baptist. It was quite a mixture, to say the least. I ended up leaving it when I was 16 because I just was so confused. But that framework was still in my head to a certain degree. So when she asked me to go to Sedona, I was just, no, absolutely not. I'm not going to Sedona. But she got me there. And we went to psychic. I went to a psychic. And the very first psychic I went to in Sedona, her name was Narup. She's still there, I think. Um, Literally, like halfway through the reading, I start reading her. And the next thing I know, she's asking me about what food should eat, what business partners she should have. And I don't know, I was in a state. And I remember leaving that reading just going like, what just happened? And I've always been very intuitive. I didn't see it in the spiritual sense, like that started my journey way back when. Um, and I had a lot of it, that kind of opened the gate because then I would have experiences where I'd be walking with a girlfriend and her mother would just start coming through me, not in a evidential mediumship, like she was literally like I'd start singing and all kinds of interesting things. And I've always been drawn to my hands over when people don't feel good, just putting my hands over people. And so this whole journey has been quite interesting. Anyways, that's enough about me. Let's see what Charles has to say today for everyone. And, if you have questions and things, I can share my experiences as all of you might be going on a trance journey yourself. I love trance. I think it's such a beautiful and intimate relationship with spirit. And I like how I just kind of block everything out and I'm able just to be in these beautiful energies. So, anyways, I'm sending love to everybody. And that's it. All right. God and blessed Holy Spirit, I ask to stand in your presence in peace and love at this moment and to clear all of my energy channels and chakra centers, emotional bodies, and physical bodies, so that I may be a clear channel and receiver of your messages, love and light. I call in all my teams and Charles. I stand in faith with spirit. I lay down and suspend my consciousness, give you my heart, and send you love. Thank you. Well, hello. For today, I would like to speak to you about the technologies coming into your world. These technologies that are intertwining and interweaving with your world and the human experiences. One must take caution, you see, for these technologies alter and change the human dynamics within himself and his perception to others. These technologies, they seem to humans as sentient, intelligent, with consciousness. But the reality is, these technologies do not hold the divine framework that each human has. The human experience is a divine one. The purpose of your experience here on earth is to open up your light within, your connection to the divine, to go back to the light and essence of the oneness. But this technology, you see, artificial intelligence, is causing confusion. But humans are blinded by it. For slowly and surely, these technologies interweave themselves into the everyday life of humans. Humans are starting to ask this technology what to do. This technology influences what you see and what you hear. The reliance on these technologies will dim the inner consciousness and the divine nature of humans. You must be careful, for technology can be helpful, you see. What must one do? One must remember your heart is the divineness of you. Do not let that light dim, for that light is your anchor, not only through these times, but with this technology entering into the life of a human. Discern first with your own heart and mind. Do not lay down your intelligence for artificial intelligence. For if one chooses to do so, over time, your intelligence will dull itself like a dull pencil. So keep it sharpened, your mind, challenge it, search for answers. Don't just swallow them. For your heart is the greatest thing and gift you have as a soul, as a spirit, and as a human. This heart emanates love, emotions, and feelings to others. This intelligence cannot. People will be tricked to think the intelligence feels. It does not. This intelligence mimics the human experience, it does not live it. So move forward carefully in these times. Be mindful, light your heart, and remember to ask yourself your divine nature first. Rely on it, for it is your gift, your beacon through these times. Thank you.